Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Brett Gardner now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. One away.
In the second spot tonight,
here's big Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
1-1. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a cutter cutting away from him. He hit that just like it was an old slider or a curveball. Just stayed on it and drove it to the opposite field.
Didi Gregorius.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one. That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm.
Batting fourth, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from the big one. Games. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
CC Sabathia will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series. Into the box, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Sabathia pauses. Here comes the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Aaron Hicks will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder Aaron Hicks.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting eighth, third baseman Todd Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Chase Headley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter Chase Headley.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now Sabathia's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting sixth, designated hitter
Evan Gattis now standing in. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
In now, Brian McCann. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Greg Bird.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, bases loaded. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. A wave and a miss. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, George Springer. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to And the runner back safely. In now, Carlos Correa. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Houston. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Little tapper down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Chase Headley. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Gardner.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Back up the middle, reined in. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Gattis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And this is fouled back and out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a neck high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready for another chance?
Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sabathia into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Didi Gregorius will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. One and one. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 3-0. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Line to the right side. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped at the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the
14,
leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now another 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Fouled at home plate. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Long foul ball. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect a 3-run lead.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Here's big Aaron Judd. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Brian McCann. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 4.
David Robertson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
For the New York Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
George Springer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner. He can't get to it. This one's down. Alex Bregman will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Two down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You got a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 7-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, and he misses. Ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 delivery, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Starlin Castro. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dylan Betances.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge moving to his left. One away.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one as he misses with the slurve there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Two and two count. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Evan Gattis now standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Betances sets. Here's the 2-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just a bit low. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Full count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Standing in now, Brian McCann, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Astros leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Chris Davinsky comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Down the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up. And no problem here, Houston. The Astros are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the